Hey, how's it going? Holmes here, and welcome back to some more Black Myth WuKong boss guide. Today we are going to be taking on King of Flowing Sands and the second Prince of the Flowing Sands. So this is going to be a dual boss fight, and this is going to be your closest shrine to the boss. So there are two enemies here, and usually there's like a brute here or something on the far end here. But if you took them out, then that guy won't respawn anymore. Okay, so there's two ways to deal with this fight. You can either take out the king first or the prince first. I'm gonna do taking out the king first. So first I use the freeze spell here and then get my full combo off. And in the beginning here, I'm just keeping the prince and the king like in between like that. So when the king throws rocks, it actually hits the prince and they'll stagger him. So just get your combos off and then make sure the king is like behind the sun. So this move actually has a 4 hit. He'll do that stab and then 2 overhead bashes and then 1 sweep. So yeah, but since the dad threw the rock at him, it stunned him out of it. This move right here, he'll throw that, and then after that he'll do a shockwave that goes straight. So get ready to dodge sideways. It doesn't have many like special attacks. This one you can just dodge sideways and then be careful because it's gonna do the ground explosion like that, so just steer clear of him to be 100% safe. So here I'm gonna use another freeze spell and then get my combo off. Alright, headbutt attack, dodge back to avoid that. Swinging attack, swings once, and you can also interrupt it with your heavy. This move right here will do stab and an overhead, and then a swing. So you can just dodge sideways for the, actually for all of the attacks. Let's see what else you got. Alright, oh, the king actually stunned the crap out of him. Wow, okay. Yeah, this is why I want to keep the prince in between of the king and I. Because the king with the goddamn friendly fires. So the shockwave actually comes from the overhead attacks. And right now I'm focusing down the king because the prince is almost dead. So a nice little trick you can do is you can bring the prince's health to really low and then kill the king. So after the king dies, the son or the prince will go into like this enraged mode, but its HP will remain the same. So you don't have to deal with this like enraged version of the prince for the whole fight. You only have to, you know, if it's almost dead, then you only have to like whack him a few times. So right here I'm just waiting for my opportunity, freeze him, and then just basically finish him off with one combo. And there's two different kind of endings. So if you just take out the, if you take out the king and then you take out the prince, this pretty much happens. You just defeat him and the guy starts singing. If you take out the prince first, the king actually escapes. So I don't know if this leads up to anything else later on, but if you take out the king and then you take out the son, you can get the son's spirit. So you can, like, you know, transform into him, whatever. So yeah, that's pretty much like it as far as I know. Like, you take out the, if you just take out the prince, you get this special cutscene where the king runs away. If you take out the king and then you take out the prince, you get this, or the prince's special spirit thingy bob. So yeah, depending on how you want to do this, I'm not sure if like the king has another part to play in the future because I am still not done with the game yet. But yeah, this is the son's spirit that you can get if you do the, if you take out the enraged version of him. And yeah, here are my ability settings, trees or whatever you want to call it, staves. And yeah, that's more or less gonna wrap it up for this video. So I thank you all so very much for watching. Hopefully this video has helped if you are struggling against these two. And if it did, hopefully y'all will stay tuned for more. But until next time, I hope to catch y'all later. Holmes out.